Okay guys, so today I'm going to be doing only eating recommended serving suggestions for a whole day. This includes, because I'm going to take this a step further, I've seen a couple of other people do this. This wasn't my idea. I'll leave their videos down below. But I thought, do you know what? Yeah, this, out of all the crazy challenges that I've done, vegan keto for a month, fast food for a day, living on 3 pounds a day, living on 1 pound a day, drinking the Starbucks menu throughout the day, this is the challenge that is going to finish me off. In fact, I've told my family, if it does, write on my tombstone, he died eating recommended serving suggestions. I just thought, you know what, this is going to be the ultimate challenge for me, because if you've watched any of my other videos before, I eat big, okay? When I eat, I like it big and I like a lot, okay? I eat big portions. And also, I eat a lot of whole foods, right? I don't eat much packaged stuff, but for the sake of this video, I'm only going to be eating things from packages, all vegan of course, that say the recommended serving suggestion on there. And to take things further, I'm also going to stick to, and this is going to be the hardest part, I'm also going to stick to only eating the recommended 5 servings of fruit and vegetables every day, which in my opinion is a joke. I mean, my rabbit eats more than 5 servings of fruit and vegetables a day. I don't have a rabbit. I mean, don't forget there are still some crazy vegans that literally only eat fruit for meals, like huge fruit platters as a meal.
So lunch is a giant bowl of jackfruit.
I'm not one of them, but I do eat huge portions, especially with veggies. I mean, number one, 5 a day is an absolute joke. I can't believe that it's still 5 a day. It should be like 25 a day. But I also didn't realize how small the serving suggestion was for fruit and vegetables. It's actually only 80 grams. And once you weigh 80 grams out, like earlier I weighed out 80 grams of blueberries, of bloobs. Guys, I was shook. I was shaken to the core. If there was a gun there, I would have absolutely just... I couldn't believe how small a serving suggestion was. 80 grams of bloobs, like actually I had to get my magnifying glass out to see it, like it was so small. Yeah, so just to give you a bit of perspective of how I usually eat, this is a normal salad bowl, kind of the size of my head. This is a medium-sized bowl, which is actually pretty big. Like I reckon a regular person, as in maybe like a non-vegan person, wouldn't eat like this much salad in one go. But this is my actual salad bowl, and when I make a salad for myself, I would fill this whole thing up. This is literally, look. And like, for example, if I was gonna eat this butternut squash, apparently this is like 10 servings, I would roast up and eat the whole thing. If I eat a watermelon, and this one weighs about 2-3 kilos, I would eat the whole thing in one go. You guys have seen me do it on this channel before, and you'll see me do it again. Let's say this weighs 3 kilos, that's, if 80 grams is a serving, that's math that I can't do. But 5 a day, guys, 5 a day. Honestly, when I was a practicing nutritionist, I've never ever like used the 5 a day as a template, because I just think it's a joke. Like 5 a day, I would inhale it. I would just... By the way, I've got a big conspiracy theory about this 5 a day thing, which I'll talk about later. But first, let's get into breakfast. Alright, so for breakfast, I'm gonna have some of this granola. This is the granola from Deliciously Ella. It's pretty healthy. It's got coconut, raisins, cinnamon, etc. It's really delicious. I've had it before. But guys, let me tell you, this apparently contains 10 servings. Now, I'm the kind of person, I don't buy granola that much, because I know that if I buy a bag like this, it's so moreish that like, if I'm watching a movie, I could open the bag and even without milk, I would eat through this whole bag in one go. But apparently this is 10 servings. Okay guys, so apparently 45 grams of this granola is 1 serving. Oh my god, I've actually got to take some out. What in God's name am I supposed to do with that? Guys, would you look? That's a serving suggestion. Who in their right mind? Oh my god. Guys, I actually can't believe this. Who in their right mind would eat 45 grams of cereal? Who? I want to know. Who made these serving suggestions? Callista Flockhart.
This is a skeleton, this is bones! Would you run from Callista Flockhart?
Guys, I've got little nieces and nephews like below the age of 5. And for breakfast, they would eat double this, like for sure. Okay, so 1 serving of bloobs is 80 grams. So, that means that needs to go up to 126 grams. Gonna have this with a serving of almond milk. I mean, even though this looks delicious, like I would usually eat 3 times that amount. Bon appetit, guys. And happily, well, kind of depressingly, apply to face. Cheers. At least it tastes good. This is such a tiny portion, I reckon I could just slurp it down in one go. Watch this. I swear to God that breakfast was almost like, it teased me, you know? It teased me. It got my taste buds going, got my saliva flowing. That rhymed. Okay, so on this challenge, I'm gonna allow myself like 2 snacks in between meals. And I've just realized that the protein drink that I drink every day with my breakfast, whether I put it in oatmeal, whether I just mix it with bananas or berries or hemp seeds, that comes in a serving, right? You can have 1 serving of protein. There we go, there's my 1 serving. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit because I've like mounded it on, you know, but I don't really care at this point. Little bit of almond milk. This is so thick and so creamy, but so not enough for me. I want to put some bananas in there. So yeah, like usually when I make this mix, I'd probably put some bananas in it or some dates or some hemp seeds. Actually, I could have put hemp seeds in this, but the reason I didn't put any more fruit in is because if I did, I've already had 1 serving of my 5 a day. Again, who in their right fucking mind eats 5 a day? I don't know. Like if you're only eating 5 a day, what else are you eating? I actually want to know. Considering other foods like pasta or rice, they all have tiny serving suggestions too. I'm very confused, guys. Anyways, yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a savior today because, yeah, this is gonna be a savior because it has 25 grams of protein, even in just 1 scoop, full spectrum of amino acids, tastes like ice cream, it's the best. If you wanna try this exact one, I'll leave the link down below. But also, I don't know, here's my conspiracy theory, right? I reckon the recommendation is still so stupidly low because we know, right? We know that the more fruit and veggies you eat, the better health you have, the better longevity. This is proved by study after study after study. And maybe, just maybe, they want people to be sick because drug companies, you know? Who said that? Who said that? It's just a theory. I just don't understand it. I feel like, I know it's higher in other countries. Please correct me down below. Like if you're from a different country, just leave it in the comments, like what your recommended intake of fruit and veg is a day. Anyways, I'm gonna go slurp this down and I'll see you at lunch. Cheers. So for lunch, okay, apart from the depressing amount of vegetables that I'm allowed to eat, I'm gonna have some of my favorite things in the world, which are vegan sausages. These are actually labeled vegetarian sausages, but they are actually vegan. These are from Linda McCartney. I know some people hate it because I showed it in a previous video. Some people said that they really hate them. Some people said that they love them. I guess this is kind of the vegan sausage equivalent of Marmite. But the thing is, usually when I eat these, I would have 4, and I would have it like with a huge salad, which is probably like, serving wise, probably be like 20 servings of vegetables. And I would have it with something like sweet potato or white potato or pasta, you know, like a proper meal. But apparently I didn't know this. I mean, I've been buying these for like years, but I only just realized that a serving of these is 2 sausages, 2 sausages. What am I supposed to do with 2 sausages? What? Anyways, at least these taste bomb. And at least for dinner, I'm having pizza. I'm having pizza, guys. Haven't had pizza for ages. But, I mean, to be honest, I haven't checked the serving suggestion on the back yet. 1 and 2. Alright, so I'm gonna have some carrots, cucumber, tomatoes. But remember, they only have to be 80 grams each. Yeah, which is kind of, well, it's just mad. But also, I have got this rice. I am not a rice eater. I don't like rice. I know I'm a disgrace to my own culture. In Persian culture, we eat a lot of rice. I absolutely hate it, but as this is like a serving suggestion, I thought I could have this. So this is brown basmati rice and quinoa. Yeah, so I think I can eat the whole thing. It is pretty small. Serving suggestion, what? This is 2 servings. Guys, I'm supposed to make this bag and only eat half of it. Apparently a serving is 125 grams. Yeah, this is a joke. Guys, actually, do you know what I've never showed you, right? Be prepared, be prepared. I've never ever revealed this on camera, but this is the aftermath of my nut butter reviews. Look at my nut butter drawer. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, I do this thing in my regular videos. When I say regular videos, I mean like my own, like what I eat in a day videos where I kind of eat, well, I eat a lot, let's just put it that way. But in every episode, I always do a nut butter review, and probably so far I've reviewed like, I don't know, 125, 150. And like me, I can down a jar of nut butter. I can down a jar of nut butter in 2 days, even a big one. God knows how many servings that is. It's probably like 50 servings. But that drawer that you just saw is the aftermath of all the crap ones that I just couldn't finish. So if you want to come to my house and pick up some free crap nut butters. Guys, I never thought the day would come when I weighed my fucking vegetables. All right, 80 grams of carotte. Here we come. Oh, guys, that is a serving. That is a serving of carrots. Alright, 80 grams of cuke, here we come. No, damn, that was literally like a fifth of a cuke, guys. Alright, tomatoes. I feel like these are a little bit heavy. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get away with much here. Guys, I actually cannot deal. Guys, this is a meal fit for a 5-year-old, literally. I do want to point out, because I should have addressed this, I know that they're not saying only eat 5 a day, but in my personal opinion, 5 a day is just not enough for overall health. If one serving was 200 grams, then yes, but just no. Guys, if you're a regular on this channel, you know I'm not going to stop there, because number one, this just isn't enough. Usually, guys, I eat tahini in industrial quantities, right? I would usually just pour it over my meal, God knows how much, maybe 4 tablespoons, 5 tablespoons. But I think a normal serving would be like 2 tablespoons, right? So that's what I'm gonna allow myself here. A little tahini drizzle. I swear, guys, this meal a minute ago was on Prozac, and now it is cured of depression because it has tahini on top. And actually, looking at this meal from like a nutritional perspective, it's not that bad in terms of, you know, you've got some protein with these sausages, because even though they're vegan sausages, they are made from soy, so they are very high in protein. You've got your, you know, good quality carbohydrates from the brown rice and the quinoa. You've got some veggies for vitamins and minerals, some healthy fats from the tahini. The only thing is, it's such a small serving. Maybe this is a joke. Maybe this is like the biggest hoax of all time, these serving suggestions, because I honestly don't know anyone that would eat this little. All I'm saying is the person who came up with these portion recommendations must have been smoking something pretty strong. And happily apply to face. God, I really should have cooked these carrots. I'm going in for my last mouthful. Focus. Going in for my last mouthful of sausage. Cheers. It does taste good. Alright, final thoughts on that meal. It was bloody delicious. Those vegan sausages are so good. I eat them all the time. But I'm still hungry. Anyways, I'll see you at dinner. What I'm having for dinner, very early dinner. Like, I usually eat dinner very late, but I'm just starving Marvin, so I can't wait anymore. So, I'm gonna have a vegan pizza, which is very exciting. But the depressing part is that I think I can only eat half of it, so this is what I'm having. This is by Goodfellas, vegan stone-baked pizza. Now, this box might look quite big, but let me tell you, it's actually pretty small. Like, if I was gonna eat this as a meal, like this size pizza, I would definitely have the whole thing. I would definitely have it with a huge salad as well, for extra just bulk and goodness. But, and this pizza has vegetables on it, so that kind of cancels out the last serving of vegetables that I was planning to have. You know what I mean? So yeah, this also has falafel on it. It's probably gonna taste amazing. I don't know if you can see that it says this pack contains 2 servings. My arse does this pack contain 2 servings, okay? This is not even enough for me. See you in 20 minutes, buddy. Not gonna lie, guys, this does smell absolutely phenomenal. Guys, I wish you could see how small this is in real life. Alright, I'm allowed half. Half is apparently a serving. I'm so gonna give myself the bigger half. Let's just cheat a little bit, shall we? I'm not impressed. I mean, at least it better taste good. The flavour though. The flavour. That's a good pizza. All this needs though is a huge salad to send it down the chute with. I feel lost. I feel lost and lonely without my huge bowl of greens. My final thoughts on this, guys, is don't pay attention to recommended serving portions. I don't really know if anyone does, but in my opinion, in my honest opinion, I think it can actually be a negative thing, because I know maybe those portion suggestion sizes are there to kind of stop people overeating, you know, overconsumption. And we are living in a world where a lot of people are overweight and obese, which is causing a lot of disease. But realistically, looking at this, how tiny the portions were, I think if anything that can backfire. Like, people, like young girls, young boys, they're gonna think that that one serving suggestion is maybe what they need to stick to. And the serving suggestions are so tiny that in my opinion it could even cause people to undereat, and that's not healthy either, right? Overconsumption is not healthy, but underconsumption is not healthy either. I absolutely do not think that eating just 5 servings of fruit and vegetables a day is enough if the portions are that small. I mean, again, I know I'm probably the other extreme. Like, I'm a vegan, and not only am I a vegan, but I'm a vegan that likes to eat like huge salads and a lot of fruit and a lot of fresh produce. And I'm not saying that everyone should eat like that either. What I'm saying is there seems to be 2 extremes, right? There are a lot of people that are unhealthy that don't eat any fruit or vegetables, and maybe that's why the tiny like mark of 5 a day is just there to kind of encourage them to eat some. And then there's the other extreme of, like, you know, raw foodists, vegans that literally eat probably like 50 to 75 servings a day because that's all they're eating, which is fruit and veggies, right? Which I personally don't think is healthy either. Yeah, like, final thoughts. I'm hungry. I can't wait to eat more later. I can't wait to eat the other half of the pizza, which is back there waiting for me. Also, I forgot to tell you, grand finale, I've got some dessert. Wait there. So funny. I don't usually buy things like this, but I was like, what could I possibly have for dessert today that's like 1 serving? And these are coconut ice lollies. I think the main ingredient is just coconut. They are vegan. That is very refreshing. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little experiment, because I bloody well didn't. So hope at least you got some entertainment from it. Also, can we start a little petition, right? Put in the comments like hashtag 15 a day. Anyways, as always, I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you on the next video. Laters.